second.
Welcome back to Tater Talk. Here we go. In the June Tater Talk. We had the last one was really good too, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was really good.
Yeah, Tater Talk.
We never even have a plan going in.
No, man.
One thing I want to start talking about, I want to talk about this David Grouse guy.
Yeah.
That came out and he was ex-military, high up and
Pilot. Right.
Yeah, pilot and all that stuff. And he says that we definitely do have a team that is a UFO recovering team, so to get crashes and stuff. And I think this is the biggest news that we've had heck, I think maybe in mankind period was the biggest turning point this week. Of course, there's going to be these guys trying to prove him wrong or say that he's lying. But I think that military probably put him up for it. What do you think, Junior?
Well, it's always been out there. It's just it's up to people to believe it. You know,
right? I mean, what the thing is, we all know that it's real.
Yeah.
The problem is these people that just want to be, man, that ain't real, man. That's you know. I mean,
CGI, man.
I've been saying this forever. But there's alien beings that are here already.
Man, there's 3 aliens at this table right now.
Well, that's what the thing is, though, and it really is the problem I have. And I've said it on here before, but I'll say it again. You know, these aliens that are here are, you know, they're not going on their planet to a dealership and buying this their UFOs that they're flying here or they have here or whatever. So that means it's a military operation. And there's more being seen every day. Everybody can go, oh, that's crazy. Well, if you would have told, this is all over the news. If you would have told people 10 years ago, a man is going to come out that's one of the top guys in as far as like clearance goes, and was ahead of the UAP project, that, hey, man, guess what? There's another project that we don't know about, that no one knows about. Congress doesn't even know about it. And these are real. And we have retrieved alien bodies. We've retrieved alien aircraft. And this is real. But there's more showing up every day. I mean, that's what scares me. Whereas through the history, when you look at Ferdinand Magellan and you look at Christopher Columbus and their logs on their boats across the ocean, they're only seeing one at a time. Now we're seeing 60, 100 at a time. These pilots are falling out of the sky. That means more showing up. That means they're planning to do something. Why would they be here? They're not here just to hang out, guys. They're not here to bullshit.
Yeah, it's not
they're
a
here for
support
something.
mission.
There's something. They're here for a reason
to gather something,
not to just hang out.
Tell me something. What country have the most nuclear plants?
Power.
Russia's got more nukes than us, but I think equally Russia and us have about the same nuclear power plants. But now I'm not. You know what? Don't quote me on that because I'm not sure.
I'm just saying whoever have the most.
But it's not even who has the most. It's probably whoever's outlining the radiation signal.
Do you think do you think this has something to do with the radiation signals?
I think so.
That's the only thing.
It seems like it doesn't.
I think so, man. I think that's what generates.
Well, it seems like they're attracted to it.
Yeah, exactly. It's a heat signal.
We got what they need.
It's just like if you put
the United States have what they need.
If it's just like if you put one of them bug lights out of your house, man. If you let that thing heat up at night, bugs are flying all over that thing.
Well,
you guys ready? You guys ready for a dark reality, like a possible reality?
What's that? Right?
All right. If you look at ancient history, you go back to the earliest reckonings of like gods, for example. In ancient Sumerian texts, they talk about being created by gods that came from above, and the way that they did it was they spliced themselves with what was here to create something lesser, or they definitely edited the formula to make a human being, right?
Yeah, But
I mean, there's
the thing about it is,
though, there's got to be.
But the thing about it is those Sumerian pictures, though, it's funny because they have wings on them like angels. and they're the what the Bible calls the angels. That is not my opinion. That's just a fact.
Yeah.
But people won't say that because it makes me a bad person or a bad Christian and all that kind of stuff.
Well, I'd say that they're all the same story. I mean, I think that one supports the other.
Right. Well, I mean, it's all. I mean, the Bible is full of what I would say would be extraterrestrials, but what they would say would be what other people would say call angels, whatever. Angels can they be material and spiritual? I mean, that's the way they describe them in the Bible. So why wouldn't that be what they are now?
Absolutely.
Of course. That's what's fucked up about the whole thing. Is like, let's just get down to the nitty gritty. The nitty gritty is the cat's out of the bag.
Yeah.
And in the same week, I sent you all that video of the family who had a UFO land in their backyard. And this guy's on 911 call, and he is like going, there's something 10 foot tall in my freaking backyard, 2 of them, and they have big eyes. And he's on a 911 call. Did y'all hear the 911 call?
Yeah, I looked at
Oh, Jesus. It was freaking like, what the fuck?
The police was even scared.
They came, and they had saw the thing, too. Now, they didn't see the beams. But now, and what's funny is I was on the phone with Lucci today. He said, man, I tell you what, I don't know what I'd do if they land in my backyard. So if they land in my backyard, I'm going to take my shotgun and light their ass up. What are you talking about?
I'm going to be doing, I got fireworks and everything, dude. I'm shooting everything.
Lucci was saying, it's probably some special effects thing they're doing to see if it, how real it looks like. I said, let me tell you something. You special effects in my backyard, you get some buckshot in your ass.
Yeah, you show up
9mm.
Yeah, you show up with some drones in my house, dude. I'm fucking you up.
Hey, I'll give my son Brentley a shotgun, give the old lady a shotgun. I'll take the pistol and I'll start waxing that or a rifle. I'll start waxing that ass. It may at least be like, oh shit, we done got to the wrong house.
I'm gonna come out there with the peace tree there.
That's a better idea. That's a better idea.
Right.
hey, Junior gonna go out there and blow some smoke, but it's gonna be a different kind of smoke.
Looking for. I need no part of it to the direction.
He gonna smoke y'all, but it's a whole different smoke, y'all.
I'm gonna take him straight down to the child support building. Destroy that building first. Get that one first, and then we gonna take care of the rest.
Child support building.
Do y'all know how to wipe everything clear? Yeah. Do that for me too, man.
What's funny is it's like we can make a joke out of anything, but I'm gonna tell you something. That dude that was talking about this whole thing,
I'm pretty sure they run that office though, Junior. I'm pretty sure that's ran by aliens.
Dude, the post office and freaking man. If you don't think Waffle House is ran by aliens, you are an idiot.
Yeah, if you ain't been to Walmart at 2 a.m, you don't know aliens, dog.
No, man, you go down to Waffle House and any Waffle House in America, and you get about 2 a.m. after going out getting drunk, and the waitress comes up.
Hey,
what can I get you?
Hey,
and there's always one big fat one and a bunch of little skinny ones, and some dude back there, like this, getting eggs fried.
Some ninja throwing eggs at people.
Everybody always looks at the bad side of things. I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah, man. It's half full. It's half full, bro.
I drove out to Phoenix and California about 7 or 8 years ago, and I guess it was 8 or 9 years ago. I can't remember. Anyway, I was doing some work for some people out there, doing some records out there. And I drove twice out there, and broke down a couple times. And I mean, I was in a farm truck. I meant to because I wanted to hear these people's stories and everything. And people were so nice, man. People could have took advantage of me. They could have freaking knocked me over the head and killed me. I mean, I went to sleep on the overpass. I was so tired one afternoon. And man, I swear to God, I'm not kidding, man. I fell asleep. My windows were down. I woke up, and man, all the money I had was sitting in my lap. My cell phone was in my lap, and my keys were in my lap. Somebody was scared somebody was going to rob me. And so they got all my money. They didn't take my money. This world isn't as bad as everybody says it is.
Yeah.
Now, I got to say, there's some stupid people, but the stupid shit is always publicized.
Yeah.
We see that shit all the time.
Yeah.
Like this girl that's handing out herpes to everybody. What is that all about? I didn't have a chance to read that.
Crazy.
Hey,
She's proud of it.
Yeah.
Is she really?
Yeah. She's over here.
That's a sick motherfucker.
Yeah, that's a sick motherfucker making videos and putting names online of how proud you are that you spreading the disease.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
See, I'm sorry I didn't get to read that,
Yeah,
because y'all
man.
sent it to me. I mean, it's been
That's
one.
awful.
It's been one of those
man.
weeks.
That's awful.
But what that is destroying people's lives. But
That's awful.
But I mean, these days they can get a hold of something like that pretty good, though, can't they?
Yeah.
I mean, can't they? Don't they have medicine for herpes and
Nah,
shit?
you carry that for life.
Yeah.
It's
But
just,
they
you know,
do have, I mean, they tame it
they-
now,
they-
just like anything.
you know, it
just like
flare up on
HIV or anything else, they got medicine for it.
carrying
But,
that shit with you like luggage.
Yeah.
Really? Then you got to
It's
tell
a
the person
lifetime.
that you end up with that you got it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she told everybody. And whoever they fucking goddamn it, guess what? Better go get checked.
Was that her end? Was that her whole goal? Was to get people herpes?
Man, no, to me, looking at the video, somebody pissed off.
Yeah. Somebody got it
And
mad.
whoever pissed off, guess what? She let the cat out the bag on everybody.
Everybody. She flopped on all of them.
Wow.
She just said the whole squad list.
Yeah.
Hey, that's where that song comes
Angel.
from. Oh, here he comes. I mean, shit, here she comes.
Hey man,
She's a
put the-
meat eater.
Yeah, she put the squad on.
hey, they out there giving out that dirt ass pussy and that dirt ass dick out there, and it don't make no sense, man.
Well, people just don't give a damn. But I'm saying, in general, though, people are pretty damn good, man. I have found out. But
Yeah, man.
now, I'm not saying in business, because business, you
Well,
know, you got to watch out for some motherfuckers in
Depends
business.
on what. Depends on the time.
Depends on
man.
what kind of person you're doing business
Yeah.
with.
Really, it ain't really the people. It's the laws that they got land. The laws of the land is fucked up.
Yep.
You know,
Yeah.
I agree.
and everybody's not following the rules. You know, you got rules for us, and you got rules for them.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And
You're right.
you know,
You're right.
they need to. If they change it, guess what? It'll be a lot better. You know, you got to penalize people that's fucking up.
Yep.
Even
know.
if they're rich people.
Yep.
It don't mean
Wealthy people, I
It's
should
just like
say.
I was watching this. These folks, they were talking about the different police killings. Somebody they was talking about George Floyd, comparing George Floyd to the Memphis cats.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
At the end of the day, they killed somebody.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter
You
what
know,
they
it
did.
don't matter
It doesn't
black or
matter.
white. Hell,
It ain't
you killed the
nothing.
motherfucker,
Yeah,
and
it's awful.
you know, it ain't nobody getting penalized. It's like a slow penalized. You know what I'm saying? But if
But
a
what they-
citizen was to do that to a policeman, guess what they
And
finna
they'll-
get their ass kicked before they go to jail.
And those police in
and they gonna
Memphis-
hand it to them.
Those police in Memphis, didn't they plead not guilty?
Yeah, not
Yeah.
guilty.
How in the hell could they do that?
What? Is there an
caught
outcome on that?
I'm serious.
You
though.
recorded yourself.
Is there an outcome on that yet?
No. They
Dude.
right now they just pleaded not guilty.
Those guys are going to go to jail for a long, long time.
mean, you're.
And they're going to get killed in jail because you know dang well, man.
Yeah, man, they're gonna. I mean,
I don't
yeah.
know though. They're part of that freaking gang.
They
and stuff.
But
gang
still.
affiliated, so you know they already chose sides already.
Yeah, they kind of got a grip on some of it, but it's still, it ain't gonna be an easy life behind bars. You best believe that, cop or not.
Thing about it is, no Tater.
There's tater.
He gonna get plenty of tater in there. If he can't get nothing else, he can get some tater.
He gonna get some fleece. He gonna get some fleece.
Yeah, he better go fleece. They don't put him in there with fleece.
He gonna get fleeced.
Jeez. See, people don't know about that. This Fleece Johnson guy's a guy up in Kentucky, and he's going to take that Tater.
Hey,
He
he's
don't
gonna
give it
get
to
it.
him. He's
Yeah.
going
We
to take
can do
it.
this the easy way. We can do this the hard way.
Gosh,
You
dang.
about to get that.
Well, what a nightmare, man.
You know, there's a Debo in
Yeah,
every
that's
prison.
what they need to do. They
There's
need
a
to drop
D-
on there with fleece.
There's a Debo in every
But guys,
prison.
here's why I think this is all a simulation. When they were doing that, don't you think that they knew they were going to go to jail?
Man,
How did they think they were going to get away with it?
everybody been protected, you know,
Man,
for a long time.
And just,
you know,
just if you don't think by now that you're not on video everywhere you go, then you just hadn't got a grip, man. There's video everywhere you go now.
The question is, Junior, in case, how many times has that happened to someone in Memphis and it not got
and then
reported?
not been reported.
Or they just
at
take
all.
them out and drop them off in the river?
Yeah.
by that same click.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
That
Yeah.
same group.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably just dropped them off in the river.
Dude, I'm guessing in the hundreds.
I don't know what made this one
Stand out.
but it did, because I mean,
I think it was the multitude of how many people.
words of wisdom. Don't get pulled over in Memphis, Tennessee.
Nope.
You don't want that.
You don't want
Keep
that.
your ass from out of there.
Shelby County ain't nothing to fuck with.
They just don't do it. Just don't go there because, I mean, I don't know any policemen there, but if I had to guess, they're pretty crooked.
They're real crooked.
Hey, man, Satan runs freaking Memphis, man. I mean, he always has.
Yeah, I mean,
But we had
about
a pretty
blues.
good devil running Memphis when I was there. But I'm saying, you know, it wasn't as crazy, but now it's out of control.
It's out of control, man.
I tell you what, though, man.
There's beef with beef.
For a vibe to record a record,
Great.
there's no better city on the planet.
I have fun
I recorded
there.
in all of them. And guess what? There ain't no place that's better to record in Memphis. I mean, this is that. I'd rather record in Memphis and have shit work halfway good. And I'm telling you, man, it's that good of a vibe, man. And it's the records, it's the blues, man.
Yeah,
it's the blues. And you know, even if you're not
It's the
recording
soul,
a blues
man.
record, it's just always like everything. I feel like.
Gets highlighted by that.
Sometimes it's good to have a change of scenery, though.
Oh, it is. And you know what? It's not a good place to raise a family, so it's not a place for me. You know what I mean? But
the experience and when we were younger, I know.
oh man, I was so fortunate to have been able to hang out with some of the guys I hung out with. Man, I'm
the
telling
records you made, dude.
you guys out there, y'all go to malcolmspringer.com and look at my credits list. And I mean, I'm so proud of the people I got to grow up around and freaking be a part of their.
What a legacy,
You know
bro.
what? And growing culture too. It was, but man, I came from a good hometown though. It wasn't any race bullshit or anything like that. Everybody was just everybody just hey man, we had to have the black fellas, man, to win football and basketball. We had to have, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was a team.
It was a team. We were
Yeah.
all like a family, you know. But
Yeah.
I had a small high school though, so it was like, man, everybody was important. It wasn't like no.
Well, even here-
my hometown didn't accept gay people. No, they didn't accept that when I was growing up. Now it's, I think it's more prominent there now.
I
but-
mean, we always had them. They were a lot more closet, though. They wasn't near like they are now.
Oh,
You know?
shit. In my hood, they always been wide open. I've been
Man.
seeing this shit over 30 years.
It's Pride Month, man. I work downtown, and it's CMA Fest, and I mean they're full on wearing colored diapers and got
No
flag,
way.
yeah, flag T-shirts and everything.
You know what's so crazy?
Junior.
They
It's
full
Pride.
on colored diapers.
Oh, here
dog.
we go.
Pride Month got more months than Black History.
It does now.
Yeah.
It does now.
And I just don't understand. Hey, don't really give a fuck about that old gay shit, man.
No.
You know,
yeah,
just
that old pole chaser.
because what's so crazy, they parading around right now, but
Yeah.
they trying to do something to their ass. You know what I'm saying?
What do you mean?
They trying to ban gay people
Yeah,
or
they
trans from doing that shit in public.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't have any idea
Yeah,
about
there's
that.
a lot.
Yeah,
there's
man.
a vote- there's some votes
They
going
Brian
on.
have paran and shit, but at the same time, they really trying to lock their ass up and do something to them for doing that shit in public.
Well, man,
And that don't make
It's
sense. But
so-
at the same time, they give them some fucking kids.
But I'm kind of with Junior though. At a family-friendly festival like this in the daytime, you don't need
I just don't understand
anybody
this.
in a diaper out there.
yeah, but that's that, man.
You don't need nobody in a
Oh,
diaper or thong out there. It's not the beach. I know it's hot, but you got kids out here. You can't be, full
Nah,
on. It
I'm
ain't
not
a
tri-
strip.
I'm not-
It
I'm
ain't
not-
a juke joint.
We're not
No,
trying.
I'm not tripping on it. It's I'm just talking about the government. They actually trying to pass laws for this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
See, I didn't know that, man.
Yeah,
I'm totally
man.
clueless on that.
Yeah.
I see more on the news about transgender and gay rights than I do anything else, and it's like that's my problem. It's like, listen, they've always been there. They're doing their thing. Leave them alone. Let's freaking get on with our lives.
But you can't. You can't because
But
it's
I'm saying-
everything now. Every ad, everybody has jumped on board since Bud Light, dude. Everybody's jumped on board.
But you know, it just it doesn't make any sense to me. You know what I want? I want a bald month. I do.
I want a ball
Man,
month.
you know what? Hey, you realize though, and you know what? I am not joking. I'll say this on here. I don't give a fuck, man. You can ask Junior. Everywhere I go, I get profiled.
Yeah, because the baldness.
I'm serious because when they look at me and Junior, first they'll look at Junior, then they'll look at me and be like, "Oh, hey, they're really up to no good. Look at that dude. Look at them two dudes together. Them dudes are here to cause trouble." They're like, "Man, we're just two old men in here if we can get some shit. We ain't trying to hurt nobody."
Man, I'm profiled everywhere I go. I
I
ain't
know,
gonna lie
but
to you.
I'm saying
But
though,
can you imagine what they think when all three of us walk in laughing?
No, but to them though, because I have a bald head, because I'm all look
The tough guy.
Because somebody said
tough
somebody said in the comment section, all these different good guys that were bald. Yes, there is some good guys that are bald in movies, but not very many. Not very many. You know, it's just not. It's just. I mean, listen. I want to know something. Is there one of the Avengers that's bald? Hell no. You know what? I want a bald month. Because if I could have hair, if I could have hair, I mean, of course, Tiffany likes me bald. I'm just saying, man. But think about me, man.
You want?
I mean, look at me. I can't help it.
Hey, what
I'm
month?
born this way.
But what month would be bald month? Would it be a cold month? Because it's bald. I mean, you're bald.
Oh, you know what?
Slick Rick.
Hey, I won't. Hey, since we're always the bad guy in the movies, then why can't we just have October being there since it's like Halloween? Because that's what I am. I'm just a Halloween character to people, man.
I don't know, man. I don't know if you want to do that one, man. Because if you get a lot of bald dudes around, they look like a bunch of dickheads.
That's
you put two bald guys' heads together, like a pair of boobs.
Yeah.
No.
Head of state Halloween party.
But you know, but the whole thing is this. The whole thing is what I'm trying to say everybody has something, you know.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Nothing to it. Everybody's got whatever they're into, you know.
No, what I'm saying though, we're all individuals here on earth.
Yeah.
We're all doing our thing. We're all trying to do good. And you know what? It's like, well, some people aren't trying to do good. Some people are just flat out fucking lazy. But you know, for the most part, man, everybody's just trying to live, you know. Yeah. So let it
Survive.
be. Hey man, you know, let it be.
Them folks want them to come down there and spend
do like Paul McCartney, man.
Yeah, man.
Let it be.
That's the best. The Beatle.
But you know what's so crazy? If I was the gay people and transgender, I would open my own fucking church.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The reason why I say that.
That's true talk.
That would be, man, put it like this. That would take so much money out of all these other churches, and they can utilize their money how they want to.
Well, because most of these churches, man, look at gay people as not going to heaven and all that stuff. Listen, man.
Love is love.
Well, the thing about it is, we're not to judge people, man.
No, man. Love is love, man.
What get me, the churches look down on them, but at the same time, ask them to reach in their pocket and give them some fucking money. That's what I trip off on the churches. You don't like them, but you want their money.
But you're going to use them.
Yeah, you use the shit out of them.
And then behind their back, they'll say,
the
they're
choir
going to hell.
director, the whoever with tambourine player, man, they using them folks, man. And you know, if I was in open my own fucking church up and said,
I'm sure somebody has done that already.
I'm sure that there's got to be one. There's got to be a LGBTQ church.
I'm sure somewhere.
I'm sure.
And then, you know what? God bless them. Like I said, they're doing their thing. I'm doing my thing.
God bless them.
We're doing our thing because, man, you know, people, you know, I try to read the comments. Sometimes I do. I probably shouldn't. But you know, sometimes people just don't know how to take us. You know, I mean,
man. But
you know,
I mean, like,
because
sometimes we say some things that might be offensive to LGBTQ people, but we don't. We actually are friendly to that style of life. We're not in it. I'm not saying that any one of these dudes. I know these dudes. We love the women. That's just us. But we can respect anybody that, you know, does their thing and shows their kind of love. Because as long as it's that, we're cool with it. You know,
man, it's not anything that I really dwell on. I have friends that are gay. I have family that's gay.
Same.
I don't care. I don't.
Yeah, I give two shits.
You know, it's not. I don't know. It never has been. I don't know. I guess when I was younger, growing up in the town I was in, I guess it was a little awkward to hear about that. But then as I got older, I went, well, man. And you meet those people, they're just normal people like us, man.
Trying to live.
They just like something else sexually. What I don't gather is, though, why do we have to display what we like sexually? I'm sure glad I don't display what I like sexually doing with my old lady.
I think
that's nobody's business but mine and hers, you know?
Yeah, I think it's just more of a being accepted, more overall. It's not that they want the publicity. I don't think that they do. I think I'm more with you. I think they could care less either too as a community. They really don't.
There are straight people who has got a lot more freaking that do a lot more indecent things. I'll put it that way.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
For sure.
swinger people and shuck. I mean, there's people all over the world.
There's all types
that do their thing, but they're not displaying it or talking about it. But they go to those meetings or go to those freaking parties and shit like that. And Scotty Austin's playing at a swinger convention this next weekend. Yeah, a festival. He's like, man, I don't know what to expect. I'm like, I don't either. His wife's going too. We're keeping their little girl because you don't need her to have her with.
No, you don't need the baby on that trip.
I just told Scotty, I said, man, I don't know how to take that. I don't know. But I can tell you, man, that's their business.
Yeah.
That's not our business. Now, they do display their thing a little bit more, but how many people do you see walking around with shirts that saying, I'm a swinger? You know? There's no colors for it. There's no, I'm just saying, man, let's everybody just chill out, man, and everybody be everybody.
All right, dude, I'm going for a swingers month then. I want a swingers month.
There might be a swingers month.
Some folks, man.
Hey, Nate, could you look that up and see if there's a swingers month?
We got a swingers month.
Some folks, man, I just think it's just self-esteem, man. You know, when you think somebody talking about you, you really just, you don't have a self-esteem about yourself,
Well, I think people, they want to feel accepted, and I can see that.
That's anybody. Anybody wants to feel like appreciated and in some form of love. It doesn't need to be sexual all the time. You know what I mean?
I know,
it's more of a mental.
Black History Month is for a reason.
Yes.
It's a Gay Pride Month. It's kind of weird because it's like, what are we doing here, man? I mean, why? Well, I mean, so you guys like to do your thing together. That's fine.
Yeah.
But what does that got to do with
anybody else? Why promote?
Y'all
that?
can celebrate, man, without having a whole month. If you had a gay day or whatever day,
There is a Swingers Day.
There is a Swingers Day.
Yes, that's August 13th.
Is that the festival?
National
It's probably
Swingers
the
Day.
festival.
They getting off.
They getting off, dude.
No, but
He's going way
I'm just
out of
saying,
town.
man. Look, God bless everybody. I think everybody, man, is going to have a tough time with Judgment Day. I know I will because
I will big time.
But it's, man, look,
I've made some dumb choices, dude.
oh, dude. I'm gonna tell you what, man. I'm gonna get raked over the coals for TJ Maxx, but I'm gonna get.
Only thing I know, you better have some weed when I get up out.
Yeah, there better be a garden, and I'm talking about a good
Get your
garden.
ass on in here.
Time out, Junior. If it's heaven, dude, it's probably got the best weed ever.
Oh,
Dude,
yeah.
It's probably just in the air. You ain't even got to light it.
That's all I'm gonna say. That's all
Take a
you do
deep
is smoke.
breath.
Get your ass in here. Get your ass on in there.
He gonna be looking for the Snoop room. Let me find the Snoop room.
Man, where's Snoop Dogg at, man?
Yeah, with a dog pound.
No, everybody has their way of thinking about things, and we laugh. I don't know if I can even imagine what heaven would be like, but I feel like I'm there half the time anyway.
Man, I get moments of that, especially making music. I feel like when my hair stands up, when we make some section and it just, it's magical. I feel like that,
Well,
I do.
Times though, there's some times on here too that I'm like, when we're laughing, cutting up, and I'm like,
there it is.
Man, how could it get any better than this?
It can't.
And or times with my girl,
Yeah.
it's like, how can it get any better? So my kids, like, hey man, today me and Corbin watched Godzilla versus King Kong. Man, he loved it too.
Hey,
The old school one.
you think?
the
newer one.
Yeah.
You think old girl with
It was pretty good.
You think old girl with the dildo Godzilla? You think she's got a King Kong too?
Yeah, she definitely got King Kong. Knocked out the box.
She got King Kong dildo.
King Kong's a rubber. Godzilla's a glass one. With old Junior putting the old baseball twerk in.
And the old gal that getting out them herpes because she got old goddamn what's that, Rainbow and Mr. Black.
She got the old remote controller.
Hey man, that girl was something else though, bro.
No, but I wonder though. I wonder if somebody could press charges on her for that.
Oh no,
I
man.
mean-
But
That sounds like that to me. If it
But
isn't
see,
a law
that's
against
kinda-
that needs to be a law made about
Yeah,
that.
I mean, to me, with the promotion online, definitely. But like, I mean, it takes two to tango. If your dumbass got in there raw,
it doesn't matter if she knew she had it and then she gave it to you, and then she's publicizing it.
Yeah, now the publicizing is what's really going.
That's not cool.
You.
That's not cool. That has to be against the law because her ass ought to go to jail. I know one thing that they had at one time. People with AIDS, they knew they had AIDS and they gave it to somebody that didn't know they had AIDS. That they were up for murder charges.
Well, she knew she had it
or manslaughter charges.
I'm pretty sure that with stem cell stuff, they've got ways to fix it now. But I'm just saying that it's not cheap.
Yeah, but who can afford that?
You know what I mean? Nobody.
That chick been knowing since 2016
and been just spreading it.
I mean, it's just like the HIV medicine now. They got shit that'll make it dormant. Like, yeah, you got it, but you ain't gonna give it to nobody. Yeah, it ain't gonna give it to nobody.
I gotta say something. I'm glad my man whore days are over with. That's all I can say. Because man, today is a dangerous day.
Dude, it's a dangerous.
It's a dangerous day to be slinging cock around the country. I mean, yeah, it really is.
Period.
They probably said that freaking years ago, but to me now would be like the worst time in the world case to freaking sling cock all over the country.
Well,
first meal food right now.
Those days won't last.
Some of that hairy pie that done expired.
This too shall pass.
Oh no, you're still young though, man.
Yeah, man, it's all life.
I didn't really settle down at 44. So I'm
44?
About 43, 44.
You got a few more years to get
I got a few years
to get a disease.
to go dig on that hairy pie.
That's when I went, okay, I found the tater I want. I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good. I'm rowing the boat ashore, man. I'm not fishing anymore. I'm just doing my thing now with this one, and that's all I need. But 44.
You got to ask questions. I tell my kids all the time, man, you got to ask these women questions about, you ain't got to worry about the bodies, but, man, you just got to make sure, hey, she legit,
Yeah, man, I'm definitely,
Definitely got to smell that thing. I'm for real, man. Shit. Cause sometimes, man, you don't smell it till you get the squish, and goddamn it, that go that aroma. You know what I'm saying?
It's
so
too late.
It's too late. That's what you said. Shit.
Too late. You done squished it.
That's a surprise. That's a surprise. Puts it out. Yeah. I don't want none of that.
Yeah. Like Jack in the Box or something pops out.
You got
for real.
Junior knows.
I had a surprise. Hey, bro.
From the outside scratch and sniff, it was good. But boy, when I got in there, it wasn't.
What you said?
God, here's a true stat. A true stat is that we have 82.9% freaking male listeners.
Oh yeah.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, man, we gotta start.
Sorry, fellas.
No, I gotta get some women on the podcast because, I mean, we do have a lot of male listeners. I mean, most of our listeners are male, which is fine. But it's funny that I think there's just more on YouTube and stuff. And I mean, that's where we're at. And we haven't went to any other thing. We tried that at first, and I was like, I just concentrate on YouTube.
Well, I take pride in that because I have a pretty manly opinion.
We have manly opinions, and you know what? And the thing about it is we offend people. But,
sorry.
Man.
Not sorry.
But I tell you, the deal is, man, is like when we get political, and I was telling Tiffany this.
But you know what's funny?
That YouTube don't like us to get political.
But you know what's funny?
Everybody else, they probably would get political.
You know why they don't like us getting political? Because we're not political.
No, hey, unless it's comedy, they don't like it.
Yeah.
But I got to tell you, man, this whole thing with Trump getting indicted, 7 big charges, I'm like, wow, boy, they ain't going to leave him alone until he's gone. Man, I mean.
What can we do to get him out? Anything.
No, but what's funny is like, if he was to get elected president, he could. He could pardon himself.
Pardon the damn self. You know what's so crazy? He pardoned Lil Wayne.
Yeah, a lot of
Kodiak
rappers.
Black, and we they come to find out he's supposed to have done for like $2 million. Each person, he was just pardoning people for like $2 million apiece.
Well,
making
you know,
a pop, you know.
I mean, you can't make that's a little side
That's
hustle.
probably pretty cheap though for what they owe the chorus.
Yeah. Lil Wayne had a gun charge on him on New York from New York,
Yeah,
so
it's
you
probably
know.
what $100 million to get.
Hey,
you know?
but I think it was more to it than a Lil Wayne situation though. I think he gave some of them that music up.
Oh, really? I wouldn't doubt
Yeah.
that either.
Man, that's a $2 million red hat, dog. Give me that red hat.
Hey.
No, but it's so funny. I saw this thing in Biden the other day.
Well, Kanye wasn't in jail. He wore the red hat.
I saw this thing on Kanye. I saw something on Joe Biden the other day, guys, and they asked him, "Go, well, why haven't you, ragged on the freaking justice system?" I forgot the word they used. And Donald Trump has and stuff. He goes, "Because I'm an honest man." I'm thinking, are you out of your mind, dude? You're about the crookedest freaking president we've ever had in our life. Listen, man, if you ain't crooked, man, then I'm going to tell you, that shit's so out in the open, it's unreal. But that's my opinion. I mean, that's my opinion. I'm just saying.
Speaking of
All them
presidents-
motherfuckers is crooks.
Hey,
Dude,
speaking of
every day
From
one
the
of them.
top to the bottom.
Speaking of presidents, what about that video of Michelle Obama when she's dancing?
Oh, no. And you know what?
That ain't nothing. You should have saw the.
No, that one though, she
little dance one?
dancing, boy. That thing popping on there.
No, the picture was the military cat that I seen y'all. You ain't look at that.
I seen that one too,
Dude, I'm going to tell you what. Let's cut to that real quick.
Yeah, let's cut to that real quick. Look at
Okay,
this, guys.
here's the deal. The deal is, it looks like Miss Michelle Obama is a really Mr. Michael
Yeah.
Obama. I mean, the evidence is pointing that way pretty hard.
Just looking at this picture, man, oh boy, you can't mistake
You
him.
can't deny it. You can't.
Michelle
We
Obama.
had the first transgender in the White House.
Yeah, we had the first gay president, and that's fine. And who cares?
I don't think he was the first gay, but
Oh, I don't either.
Yeah, a lot of them been taking it right now.
Well, no, I got a feeling that I just got a feeling, man. I better not say.
I got a feeling that
you got the picture I seen you. You still got the picture I seen you. Right?
Yeah, I'm gonna cut to it on here and show everybody because it's a reality check, and I've been saying it the whole time. Michelle Obama is really a man, and that's okay if she's transgender or he whatever it's transgender. Who gives a shit? But the whole thing about it is there were some pictures that you could see the package and the whole bit.
man, hey,
and you know what?
If
And
that
that's
is a
fine.
man, he sounds really, really feminine.
Well, man, she doesn't sound that feminine, and
Man,
her shoulders are too wide for
Yeah.
a woman. And
Well, those dances,
and she
you
isn't
can tell.
she isn't Adam's apple
Man,
like
I
a
was
man.
just looking at the
package.
the picture with him.
Oh yeah,
with Michelle Obama.
It's definitely them. It's definitely them, and that's fine.
And her, I'm sitting up like, man, you can't tell me that's not him.
Yeah, they came all the
Yeah.
way though. They went through it.
Yeah, and
You know what I'm saying?
man, they adopted some girls, and you know what? And great for them.
Yeah.
great for them. And I think everybody.
That
knew-
should show transgender can raise kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think that they got a really good family. I'm not
Hey,
for
there-
sure. I don't know
there's
anything
your-
about the Obamas, but it
There's a
seems like
damn Bud Light commercial right there.
you mean,
Because when he was president, he made more gay laws than anybody.
well, that's the reason why.
Yeah.
That's the reason why, because
Yeah.
he's a gay feller, and that's fine. Who
Ain't nothing
cares?
wrong with that.
But it is. But I think it's very important to point out that Michelle Obama is a man.
Yeah.
Give out
And, you know-
excellent foot massages. The manly hands.
Hey, there was something else though I saw that I wanted to talk about on here, and I can't remember it. Man, I hate that when I do that.
Yeah, I
man.
know. When you think of something, you got a good topic. And you're
Oh
like,
my God,
damn.
it was funny as hell too. I don't even think. It was funny as hell. I forgot what it was, but I'll remember here in a minute because there's a bunch of stuff I've seen in the past few days. I'm like, wow, we got to put that on.
Yeah.
We got to put that on Tater Talk.
Yeah.
We got to put that on Tater Talk.
Yeah, there's so much good stuff. What a life. What a life.
No, but we really are good at pointing out the stupid shit that people do.
Well, I mean,
we are
just
really
look
are.
around. Just look around.
We're not calling Michelle Obama stupid by any means.
No.
We're just saying, man, that hey, here's a question.
Be yourself.
Yeah.
But
Why you got? Yeah.
But here's a question. The question is if it would have came out that she was transgender, would he have gotten elected for president? And the answer
Yeah,
is,
he would have won.
You think so?
He would have won.
You think he would have
You
won
think it
anyway?
would- more? I think so too.
I wonder why they're embarrassed of it. But it's definitely her. I mean, the picture's definitely her. I mean, there's no doubt about it. I mean, I'm convinced to 100% now. I've been like 60%, 70%. Now I'm for sure Michelle Obama's a man.
Man, I've been looking for that picture for the longest, and I finally,
Finally got it.
because I've been telling you about it.
Yeah.
But I just so happened to run across it again, and because when you pull it up online, I wasn't able to pull it up, but somebody ended up tagging me on it, and I shot it to you.
Oh my God!
That's why I said, man,
like,
you got to look
wow.
at this shit.
Wow, man! I know that the
That's
alien.
reason why-
Somebody coming out and explaining to everybody about the aliens being here. All that shit, man, all in one freaking
Man,
week.
that's the reason why Obama's so goddamn good in basketball, man. He out there playing goddamn one-on-one with another fucker dude. He cut no slack.
He getting dunked on.
Man, he double dribbling like a motherfucker out there.
He getting dunked on.
Playing that D. Let me D on. Put that D on you. Put that D on you.
Yeah. And some heels and shit.
Hey, did y'all see it? I think y'all sent me that video of where Trump, freaking Obama, Biden, who else
All
was on there?
different shooting.
All these different guys are on there, man. And dude, it is hilarious, man. I'm talking that shit is funny. I laughed so hard I was crying. Did you see it? I said that to you guys. Remember that?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I think that shit is funny,
That
man.
shit's funny.
Oh my God,
Dude,
all of them
every
sound
time-
just like them.
Hey, every time I go to any major city now, though, there's always a Trump downtown. A guy with the mask on doing the Trump dance.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Like, he's making money. He's got a bucket out there making money, dude. Taking pictures with everybody. You know?
Are you serious?
Yeah, dude.
That's awesome.
I'm
That's
not
great.
shitting, dude.
Just a guy in a Trump outfit.
Yeah, just a
Good
guy with a
hustle.
Trump mask.
out there bringing
Out
dancing.
there bringing in the suit dancing and shit. Throwing some change and shit.
But I tell you need to do a poll on who have the best hairstyle, Trump or Biden. We're doing a poll. Who have the best
Who has the
hairstyle?
best hairstyle?
Yeah. Let's get it.
I mean, Biden, does his count as hair? Hey, that's what's funny. We
He got
watched.
some on the top, ain't
You
he?
got a hair.
We were watching this vampire movie last night, and this dude's got just a little string of like gray hair out of the back, just real thin and shit. And I thought, man, I didn't say
A
it. but
one piece.
I was-
He's got a
I was-
one piece.
I should have said. I was going to say it, Jim. Like, man, that looks like Biden's hair, man. That shit is like, what the
Hey.
fuck?
Dude,
That
he's
ain't-
got the
what
come-
does that
he's got
mean?
the come over, dude.
But you know what? But that's the whole thing. That's the whole thing. That's what I'm saying about bald people right there. If he'd have shaved his head, man, shit, he wouldn't have got president. They ain't gonna have no shaved head dude being
He probably
president. I'm
would
not
have.
kidding either. There will never, you guys out there, you remember this. There will never be a bald president.
Oh, there'd be some toupees, president.
Oh no,
So there'd be some toupees.
The one black guy that's running. What's his name? Tim Scott. Tim Scott, is that his name? Oh, dude, did y'all see all that? Did y'all see all that going? Oh, he was on that show with Oprah Winfrey and all them on that good. I forgot what.
Good
Jim.
Morning
Hey, can you
America.
look that up where Tim Scott was with Oprah? Was it?
Said Tim Scott.
Yeah.
He in there in the
Hey,
morning.
Nate, can you look that up, babe? Nate, you there?
Yeah, we hear you.
Then he was on some show, dude. It got so bad because he's a Republican guy, and this is a real liberal show. It got so bad the freaking producer of the show comes out and asks him to freaking
Leave, step off the set.
basically, yeah. It was bad, dude.
Yeah, they I've been kind of looking at some of these cats. They've been talking about the Republican race, and a lot of these cats is, man,
Not good.
not good at all.
Man,
one of them named Ted something. Ted something. He's down in Florida.
Oh, you talking about the fat guy?
No, that's
Oh, you talking about DeSantis?
Doug Christie or something like that. Chris Christie.
Is it the one about racism?
What, Tim Scott? They were on that show with Oprah Winfrey.
Show with Oprah Winfrey.
It was Oprah Winfrey has a show, like a morning show, news show.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, a bunch of these women sat around talking about
The View.
The View.
View.
Yeah.
I thought one popped up about racism, is why I asked.
The View.
The View is what it's called. Yeah. Hey, Nick, can you see why? Is there anything that says why they asked him to get off air?
Says, here's Tim
And
Scott.
one of the reasons why I'm on the show is because of the comments that were made, frankly, on this show, that the only way for a young African-American kid to be successful in this country is to be the exception and not the rule. That is a dangerous, offensive, disgusting message to send to our young people today, that the only way to succeed is by being the exception. I look back at the fact that my grandfather, born in 1921 in Sally, South Carolina, when he was on a sidewalk, a white person was coming, he had to step off and not make eye contact. That man believed then, with some doubt now, in the goodness of America, because he believed that having faith in God, faith in himself, and faith in what the future could hold for his kids would unleash opportunities in ways that you cannot imagine. Just change the stations and see how much progress has been made in this country. ABC, NBC, CBS, ESPN, CNN, Fox News all have African American and Hispanic hosts. So what I'm suggesting is that the yesterday's exception is today's rule.
Man, that guy, I like that
Yeah,
guy.
I
I'm
like
sorry,
that a
dude.
lot.
I'm sorry, but I think he would make the best president that's running.
I wouldn't vote for that nigga.
Man, I'm just saying, man, dude, that guy though, look, there's more to him than just that.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Me tell you, man, he wants to change. Not he just wants things to be.
He ain't trying to
everybody
change nothing.
He seems to me. I'm just saying, he seems to me like he's like, you know. Well, what's offensive is I think what he's talking about is them saying you have to be an exception. It's like, you know, I know a lot of great successful black men. They wasn't exceptions. They were just
Had to
just
go through
successful.
the routine. Yeah.
You're one of them. I mean, you know.
Some people got through them doors, but you have to actually go listen to dude. I don't.
Oh, really? It's that
know,
he don't have a good
yeah.
message.
I personally still think the focus on racism is what gives it its strength. You know what I mean? Like the more you like address it, the more you.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
you're on
he
it,
gonna
like,
win it just
you know?
just for what he's saying.
Yeah.
It's like
You think
He
so?
gonna get all the white votes just for what he's saying. He's not gonna get no black votes.
You don't think so?
No.
Really? Huh?
If he get any black votes, it's gonna be from the Uncle Rucker niggas out there.
What's that? What's
Uncle Rucker. You ain't never seen Uncle Rucker play on Boondock?
Oh no, I don't know that.
Oh
show.
yeah. Oh man, he
Uncle
a
Rucker.
black dude that don't like blacks.
Oh really? Oh.
Yeah. That's what he sound like to me, man. Dude is in his lane and he want to run for president and win. That's the lane he gonna take to win it.
Well, I'm just saying, man. It seems to me like one with more common sense because I don't think there's
Than most. But
I mean-
I don't know his whole campaign slogan, yet. I don't know enough about
I just think like man, if people would think like we do, I mean, you know what I'm saying? We just like we want everybody to just be cool.
Yeah.
You know, and like and the thing about it is man, is like to me, I mean I'm just saying me. I mean there's more successful freaking pop stars and rap stars that are black than there are white. But I mean
You talking about stars? We talking about economically being
oh yeah, it's a whole different
fucked
game.
up out here. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, I agree.
You know they pointed
That's a whole
that
different-
shit, but at the same time, see if he say anything about the motherfuckers bringing Ukraine over here using that money.
Yeah.
He ain't finna say a motherfucking thing about
Gonna
that.
leave it all the same is basically what's gonna happen.
He gonna follow what them folks say.
Yeah. He gonna run.
He just
like it
talking.
is.
You think
He's a puppet.
You think so?
That motherfucker just talking, man. He can't make no changes. All these motherfuckers can make laws and put them in the system, but can none of them
Get it passed.
Can none of them retract the laws that they got out here? See, the laws are so fucked up. You can put anybody in that office. It ain't gonna do no good for us.
I'm just wondering, Junior. Like, I'm not kidding either. Like, listen, guys, and this is what's
Yeah, it's
this
gonna
is
have to be a reset.
this is what's scary.
It ain't gonna do no good for us. You got poor whites out here struggling.
Yeah.
You think they really give a fuck about y'all? No. Dude just talking.
Right?
Real talk, man. He just talking to get a vote.
Yep.
Well,
That
can't-
nigga
any
is
of
not
them.
gonna win.
That's any of them.
I'm just saying that
Straight up.
they kicked his ass off the show, which I thought was pretty funny.
Bruh,
Yeah, I mean-
he's too black
Yeah.
to win. Real talk.
You think so?
Obama's is gonna be the lightest is gonna get up in that motherfucking house.
Oh no, I don't.
I
think
guarantee you that,
That.
man.
I think
Bruh.
sooner or later, because well,
That
the
nigga
thing
ain't
about
getting
it,
in there.
Like
Guarantee you.
If hey, I tell you what, if Condoleezza Rice, if she would have ran for president, she would have won in a landslide. But she said, when they asked her, she said, nope, I don't want it. Because,
man.
but you're talking about this woman freaking went to Harvard at 14 years old and is a bona fide freaking genius. And she's smart, she's sharp, but she didn't want it, and the smart ones don't want to be president.
man,
and I'm not trying to be ugly about it. I'm just saying smart people don't want to be. But
I don't
now
think they want smart presidents either. They just want the puppet. They want
Right.
you're choosing.
Michael,
the
I'm
face
telling
of
you,
the
man,
puppet.
dude, put it like this. You hear dude talking, right? But when you go listen to Ted Santos in Florida,
Oh yeah.
what's that his name?
you gonna be like,
George-
well, this
George- is it
motherfucker
George?
here, hey,
I don't know.
no, it's Ted Santos.
Hey Ted.
For real, dude, he's spewing out number of racist shit down there. He's the main one taking all the black history out of the books. He making changes, man.
That's crazy.
No lie, dude is making some changes, and guess what? He'll get in there for this shit he going through for what he's saying. Then the other cat.
You
No
think
lie.
so? You think he'll get in
I
there
think
before
both
that?
of them,
Man.
I think both of them will be a thing of the past. Like I can't remember who all ran.
Yeah,
It's only
there's
a
like 10
couple of them
yeah.
that's gonna stand up to Trump, man.
There's only a couple of them that he can't.
For real
even
talk,
get
it's only
close.
gonna be a couple of them on the Republicans gonna stand up to Trump.
I mean,
And there's Santos and Chris Christie and
Tim.
how's this Chris Christie guy? Is he any good?
man, he look like a fucking Michelin tire.
He does, don't he?
Hey, but he gonna talk his shit though, cause
Yeah.
he from New York. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he
gonna
gonna be
talk his
yelling. He
shit.
gonna be yelling.
I thought he was from another state.
No, he from the New York area.
Oh, well.
he
He gonna
gonna
be
gonna
yelling.
talk his shit, but
And he's been on TV.
he used to kiss Trump ass a while back.
I know,
but
I
now,
saw that.
Now
I
he
saw
talking
it.
shit. Now he barking.
Yeah.
Sit your fat ass down.
Yeah. You late. You late to the party.
It's just, man.
Hey, he ain't spewing enough. But Ted, the Santos dude, oh man, he'll fuck around and beat all of them just for what the shit he's saying.
Just how crazy he's talking. Huh?
Yeah, real talk.
I don't think Santos gonna win. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I think it's gonna be an outlier.
I think it's gonna be up to however this campaign thing goes with the fucking ads. I'm gonna tell you because that's what sells the people. That's what they're gonna buy.
What I'm trying to say is, guys, what
How
we
smart
got,
can
what
they say, "Fuck you"?
What YouTube don't like, because I made a comment about them dividing us and stuff like that, and on a short, and I'm telling you, they shut it down.
Yeah.
they shut it down because the government they're meaning to divide the country because that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to make everybody.
It's already divided.
Yeah.
It's like
Been divided.
But it's like, well, the thing is, man, that's what'll kill us too.
Yep.
That's what's. I mean, that's what'll kill our country, because the problem is, man, is there's too many Mexicans, there's too many black people, there's too many different people, and it's like, man, I mean, all I can say is like, YouTube hates it when we talk about it. I'm saying, I don't know why, but if we say something about hey, shit is bullshit, then they freaking shut us down.
Man, it's just divided for real, man. It's just real talk. And hey, if you look at the day everybody's supposed to get together and worship here, that's the most divided day ever. That's a Sunday.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? So,
And it's sad too to think that
but
there's so much divide left.
That's just real talk, though, man.
But that's why I say I'm half alien, because I look at the human race and I go, what the fuck is wrong with you people?
How long is long enough?
Well, the thing is, man, is we're a country where everybody is an import, and there ain't no doubt about it. Nobody,
No doubt about it.
I mean, we're all from different parts of the world, and it's kind of a little bit of an experiment. You know what I'm saying? And it's like some people got brought here against their will. Some people didn't. Our ancestors. Some people got put in slavery. Some people didn't. Who knows? Like, all I know is the real truth is it happened. I mean, that's just all there is to it. And the thing is now we're gonna get our ass in trouble with these other countries if we don't come together, because we have to freaking be united in order to win. Because
That'll never happen.
Well, how many football teams do you know where there was people? I don't know about that, man. Things are changing, man. Things are changing,
Man,
because
it's a beautiful life.
They say in 100 years from now, Junior, that we're all going to be one race over here, because there's so many different interracial couples and stuff like that, and it's like,
Oh, shit,
when you can't tell the difference between each other, you know what I mean? You can't.
You go down in some parts of Texas, like McAllen, on up to, you don't see no other race out there but the Mexican brothers and sisters.
Yeah, just all Mexican.
Yeah.
Well, because
and like I said, and it's like the farther you go down, the less you see, as far as any other race.
Well, because Mexico was part of. Texas was Mexico, and then we
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Texas is the only state that can actually secede from the United States. Y'all know that? I just learned that this last month. They can say "fuck y'all" and be their own country at any point. And probably sooner or later it's going to happen. I don't know. Depends on who's running the show down there. I don't know anything about the political thing down there.
There's no telling.
I don't do enough traveling to know about much of anything, to be honest with you. I know about my little world here with you guys and my wife and my kids. That's about it.
That's all I want.
All I do is see the news, and I think the news is halfway bullshit, and I think it's just trying to feed the fire.
All I can say is pack a lunch. Pack your lunch, man.
What does that mean, Junior? Listen, I'm gonna tell you something, man. Man, there's times I look at Junior looking at the case like, what the fuck is he?
Pack a lunch,
I'm looking at Junior, he's looking at the case
I'll
like,
just sit back and just watch the ass, man.
no, but Junior, what the fuck is he talking about, man? Pack a lunch. It's like the trifecta.
You gonna have some time, man. You gonna have some time.
Pack a lunch. Jesus, I swear to God, my friends are weirdos, man. I love you guys, but both of y'all are weirdos, man.
Yeah.
No, but I'm saying though, because y'all are some weird dudes, man. That's why we all go together, man. But no, hey, all I can say is, man, is I love you guys.
Yeah, love
fuck
y'all,
everybody
man.
else.
Yeah, fuck them.
No, but y'all are part of my simulation. Everybody else ain't.
They're not.
You know what I'm saying? Like. People I meet in live, man, most of them would just come and go, but hardly any of them stick, Yeah. I mean, it's the truth, man.
It is the truth. Same in mine.
I always look for the right
Same
energy,
in mine,
man.
Same. Well, you just know good. You can't you can't even explain what we're talking about. Like really, what I'm saying, like the experiences we've had together and the things we share. Of course, we're gonna come around. You know what I mean? People don't understand that. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, the whole thing about it is I have such a home that's just so accepting of just good people. Mm-hmm. And it's like, other people aren't like that, and I'm not black, so I don't know how it is. Now, I grew up around a lot of good black men,
Same.
Damn good black men.
Same.
Then, and I'm talking the greatest. And I'm not bullshitting either. I'm talking this dude that walked right next to Martin Luther King. I mean, for me, I'm just saying, growing up around it, things, things are just, people are people.
Yeah.
But other people don't look at it that way.
No.
Yeah, man.
And then, you know what?
No, there's still
just like I was.
And what's sad is though, is maybe there's always going to be hate and racism always, because you know what? Because there's stupid people.
Yep.
Man, I was looking at these couple of cats on TV yesterday, Vlad and Tyree. And Tyree, Vlad just, I guess he's trying to make something funny out of the situation, which Tyree had child support on him, right? And he had to kick out a nice little chunk of money, and he paying I guess about $2,500, from $2,000 to $2,500 a month, right?
Yeah, that's a good chunk of money.
So dude was trying to make a joke out of the shit, and I'm sitting up like, I don't see what's funny. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know who you're talking about. Who's
Vlad? He
he has like a TV
he's a
show,
podcast
right?
dude.
Okay.
Podcast
Vlad
cat.
TV.
Yeah, Vlad TV.
Is he somebody from over in Transylvania or something? Or
Nah, he from
Yugoslavia?
he from the United States, I guess.
Yeah, he's a mixed guy, I think, though.
No,
He's
a white cat. Yeah.
He's a white cat?
Yeah.
Oh, he's a white cat?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, they call him the culture vulture in the hood or whatever, but he made his fame off the black cats, but he's just making fun of his man with child support. Him dealing with his child and all that shit. And I really don't see shit funny, cause
that shit ain't
it's
funny.
bad enough. This man he's a millionaire, but at the same time, we know he can afford to take care of his child. So why would you even hit him with that much type of money?
Man, it's the way they did me, man.
Oh yeah, man.
It's
It's
all
just
off income.
Well, the
man.
thing about it is, though, if you don't know you have a child and they're freaking charging you, that's even worse.
yeah. I just with
man.
with Vlad, I just thought I guess he thought the shit was just funny.
Is there
It ain't nothing funny about
Ain't nothing funny about
you going
knowing
through a
child
struggle
support.
with your
Is-
child and being on child support and can't get no visit or none of that. I just didn't see shit funny with it.
Man, think about the poor guys though that never knew they had a child at all, and then get hit with that. Like, man, there got to be something against that.
Well, the problem is, man, and I can tell you, the problem is, and I know Junior's had the same experience as I have had, is the mothers, and how they try to turn your child against you and stuff
Oh, yeah.
like that. And let me tell you something, man.
That's the
I'm gonna tell you,
epitome of an evil human being.
I'm so fortunate, man, that I have. I don't see my oldest son too much because, and I'll say that on here because that way we'll see if he watches the podcast.
Yeah, better get your ass over here, boy.
It's like therapy for you, man. Cause this is the only time we ever got to say anything about child support or what happened to us in child support court. Cause 9 times out of 10, they don't even get to hear our voice in that motherfucker.
They just
It's
make
done before you even get there.
Yeah.
Junior. No, I'm not kidding. Did it seem like they just made up numbers, didn't they?
Man, Michael,
They just made up numbers to me.
They just went with some numbers.
Yeah, they just made up any big number they had.
Yeah.
I said, man, I don't want that much child support. You're out of your mind.
Yeah.
There's no fucking way. And I know how many months or whatever I owe. It's like there's no fucking way. Like they just made up a number.
And
They just made up a
ran
number.
with it, man.
Yeah, because she told them that. Because she told him, he owes this or owes that. Man, I want to tell you, man. Man.
And what's so crazy, man, being in going to the child support system or whatever, it's like you going against everybody. They give you a fucking public pretender.
Yeah,
that play
public
like
defender.
No, it's a pretender. They play like they helping you.
Yeah,
but they
pretender.
Yeah, you pretending to help me. Then you got her monk ass.
A
Then you got
public
the fence thing. Then you got that sister. Then you got this motherfucker right here and there. And first, you have on a $200 pair of shoes. You have some nice.
You got to.
Y'all done took thousands from me, and you weren't be me wearing a pair of $200 shoes. Yeah, I supposed to look good.
Your horror.
What they doing with the money? If she ain't got nothing, I don't know what y'all doing with the money. You know what I'm saying? But them bitches wrong. You know what I'm saying? I'm just real talk, man.
I love you, Junior.
Hey, man.
Junior ain't playing. Y'all damn pretenders.
We talk more about child
Hey,
support.
for real, man.
We do though, man.
Hey, for real.
That's all right,
Hey,
though.
Junior for president,
Man,
y'all.
'cause
Junior
hey,
for president.
what I'm saying is they fucking up your credit and all that shit, man. Economically, man, they
I know.
damage it.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
The
they
dollar.
make it where you can't buy anything.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
it ain't no ha he motherfucker. Hey, get your goddamn hand out my pocket. But that's their thing, man.
But that's the way they do, though.
Yeah, man.
What happens is when the lawyer sits down, the public defender sits down, we go, now, since you're behind, I really can't do anything. It's like, what are you talking about, man?
Oh, man, we're not behind till court's done.
Why are you here?
We're not behind till court's done.
Man, what's so crazy? They want to listen, you take a man driver license, you stopping him from actually getting a fucking job. That's a job. That's a one job right there.
You lost money right there.
Off
You
the top.
lost.
You talking about out of lane to maybe. Then you talking about no fishing. Who gives a fuck about fishing? You want to take some fishing license?
Yeah.
Take them. What the fuck I'm going to do with some fishing? Really? What I'm fucking gonna do with some fishing license? And I need driving license. That don't make no goddamn sense. But they the smart motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said, man, they try to, hey, man, if they can't get you for dope, guess what? They gonna get you for child support.
Hey, listen.
Junior for
They gonna make
president.
sure that shit.
When that happened, you should have got up, and slammed your shit on the table. Fuck this shit. Take my goddamn fishing license away, motherfucker.
Oh, man. No. If I'd have said that, it's gonna give him 6 months. We'll give him the 6. Gonna give him 6 months.
Junior for
Fuck
president.
y'all ain't taking my fishing. I'm fishing anyway, motherfucker.
Junior for president. He's gonna go ahead and make a new license.
Yeah,
It's
man,
gonna be a Tater license.
Man,
hey, you can sell it, baby.
Hey, they pimping our ass on their child support, man. They is pimping us, goddammit.
That's the way they do, man. I'm serious, Junior. Dude, that's what they do, man. They just make up a number, say you owe it. It's like, hang on here. Where'd that number come from? Show me where that.
Man, Michael, let me tell you something, Michael. They started on a 4-year-old, right? They hit me with 26, right? I've been paying child support over 21 years. These motherfuckers still got me the whole 20,000. How the fuck is that?
Dude, that's what
Who the fuck is doing this goddamn math?
That's what they did to me.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
exactly what they did to me. And there ain't nothing you can do besides
Ain't
just
nothing
pay it.
you can do, man, because I done try to get in court, man, bruh. Hey,
That's what I
Y'all
swear to
scaring me,
God.
man.
no bullshit,
Y'all
man.
scaring me.
Hey,
That's what I'm saying.
hey, that's why I say
You better not-
put that sauce on their back. Don't let them get a hold of that sauce.
I'm telling you.
You got a good job. You fucked up.
Hey.
I told him that.
Hey,
I'll quit before court.
Nah, you don't want to do that. Hey, you don't want to do that.
Let me tell you.
You don't
You
do
don't
that.
want to do that.
Hey, I tell my
No, you go get a little part time, dog. You get a little part time for a week or two. You know,
both my boys when
take
they
that
graduated.
check. Take that check.
Both of my boys when they graduated from high school, right? And they were going to college, and I was like, I got one bit of advice for you. I think juniors was there when I told Sim, I said, I got one bit of advice for you. What's that, Dad? The cling and jerk don't work.
Damn.
The cling and jerk don't work.
And you're living proof. The cling and jerk don't work.
Yeah.
I tell my kids all the time, man, that's the school of hard knocks in that motherfucker. You know what I mean? If you don't learn nothing else, hey, you'll learn going in there.
Yeah.
I ain't lying, man. That hey,
You're gonna learn one way.
you gonna learn one fucking way.
Hey, you gonna sink or swim, baby.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you what I need to do, man. I gotta find that on the last podcast about him following his son around at school, man.
Oh yeah, that's great.
I gotta make a short out of that somehow.
That's great.
Dude, when I see it, because I know his son, man, when I see him following his son around, man, that shit is hilarious, dude.
Yeah, can you imagine, your
Yeah,
dad
like-
coming to school sitting next to you and shit, like, get your ass off that, get your eyes off that booty.
Raise your hand, son. Raise your hand. Yeah, you know that.
Yeah.
You know that question. Don't raise your hand, son.
Yeah.
Did you really do that?
Hey, man.
Hold that motherfucker up for him.
I spent too much money on his education. I know he know it.
Yeah.
Shit,
I heard him answer this shit last night.
man. I know he know it.
Raise your hand, son.
Hold that motherfucker up.
Dad's in the back of the room.
Hey, and that's the reason why.
jeez.
Hey, real talk. That's the reason why some of these schools are fucking fail. Man, let me tell you what they doing now. This is fucked up. Y'all school system, board education, y'all wrong for this shit. This is what they did, man. Kids been going to school all this time, and at the end of the year they do a TCAP test, right?
Right.
So now they trying to put the TCAP test along in with the grade for the year. It shouldn't work like that.
No, it shouldn't work like that.
They haven't had the proper time to work on that TCAP. So you shouldn't put that in their grades.
Man.
And they actually failing kids for this shit, trying to hold them back for school and make them go to summer school for this bullshit.
With TCAP.
Yeah.
Yeah, for a TCAP test.
Efficiency.
Man, let me say something, man. Man, some kids just aren't good at that kind of test. And
But
some kids are.
first you
It's
gotta
called
prep them
pressure.
for it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
called pressure, man.
If you don't prep them for the TCAP test, guess what? They gonna fail.
Do they have like a thing they can study?
Malcolm, they come in with the TCAP test at the end of the fucking year. So they basically finna squeeze the TCAP test within a week for the kids to do this. You can't do this shit
No, not in a
and
week.
expect them to do the regular work too, along with you can't do that. You can't do it.
Yeah, you got to block that shit, man.
Then if you have the teachers not really just fucking teaching the kids, they already fucking behind. So how is that possible?
Yeah, I mean, if you ain't,
Then you got a child that's been passing all fucking year, and she failed a TCAP test. And
Now gotta
and
go to
you
summer
fail her.
school.
She got to go to summer school.
That's bullshit.
yeah, but she got an A and everything
That's wrong.
except the TCAP.
That's why I said, man, the board of education in Nashville, Tennessee, suck.
Well, guys, I think we've had a good tater talk.
Yeah,
Man.
there's some good clip.
I mean, there's some stuff that I forgot we need to talk about, man, but I forgot about it, man.
We'll do it on the next one.
Free R. Kelly.
All right, guys, let's call it a night, man.
Night.